Hi students, today we discuss about the role of other organs in excretion. So the role of other organs in excretion. The kidneys are the chief excretory organs in our body. Most of the nitrogenous waste are excreted with the help of kidneys. In addition to kidneys, some other organs helps in excretion like lungs, liver, skin. So here lungs, liver and skin helps in the excretion. So the chief excretory organs are kidneys. In addition to kidneys, lungs, liver, skin helps in the excretion. First we discuss about lungs. So lungs regularly excrete 18 liters of CO2 and significant amount of H2O per day. So the lungs regularly excrete 18 liters of CO2 and significant amount of water per day. The loss of water quantity is increases in dry environment or dry climate. So loss of water through lungs is increases in dry climates. Here water excreted in the form of vapor through lungs. So lungs excrete a significant amount of water in the form of vapor. Next, lungs also excrete some volatile material. Volatile means evaporating rapidly or fastly. So some of the volatile material excrete through lungs. Example, pentane, ethane, acetone. So these are the examples of volatile material excrete through lungs. So lungs regularly excrete 18 liters of CO2 and a significant amount of water per day. Here water excrete in the form of vapor. The lungs also excrete some volatile material. Example, pentane, ethane, acetone, etc. So lungs helps in excretion. Next, liver is the largest gland in our body. Liver is the largest gland in our body. So this is esophagus. This is stomach. This is duodenum of the small intestine. Small intestine. Here, this is liver. So, human liver has two lobes. Between these two lobes, a small sac-like structure is present called gallbladder. Gallbladder. Next, the ducts of liver lobes and gallbladder joins to form bile duct. Now, the bile ducts open into duodenum of the small intestine. Duodenum of the small intestine. The liver secretes bile juice. Liver secretes bile juice. The bile juice of liver helps in emulsification of the fat. So helps in the digestion of fats. It's the bile juice of liver emulsify the fats in the lumen of duodenum of small intestine. Next, liver act as hemopoietic organ in fetal stages. So in the fetal stages, liver produce blood cells. Liver produce blood cells. Next, in adult stage, the liver destroy the RBC, destroy the worm out RBC. So, in the embryonic stage or fetal stages, it acts as hemopoietic organ, and in adult stage, it acts as erythroclastic organ. Erythroclastic organ, it destroys the worn out RBC. The lifespan of human RBC is 120 days. 120 days. After 120 days, the RBC destroyed in the liver. So in this process, the hemoglobin of worn out RBC converts into or changed into bile pigments. Bile pigments. So in the liver, the hemoglobin of worn out RBC converts or changed into bile pigments, namely bilirubin and biliverdin. Bilirubin and bile. So bilirubin and biliverdins are bile pigments which formed from hemoglobin of worn out RBC in the liver. In the liver. Next, the bilirubin and biliverdin released into lumen of the duodenum of the small intestine along with bile juice. Bile juice. Later, the bilirubin and biliverdin excrete through anus of the alimentary canal. So, liver excrete bile pigments with the help of alimentary canal. Next, the liver also excrete cholesterol, degraded steroid hormones, certain vitamins and drugs. So, liver excrete bile pigments and also cholesterol, degraded steroid hormones, certain vitamins and drugs. So here liver release bile pigments, cholesterol, degraded. The liver release its bile pigments into lumen of the duodenum of small intestine, which excrete through anus. Next, the cholesterol, degraded steroid hormones, certain vitamins and drugs also excreted by liver. Liver send this waste into duodenum along with bile juice, which excrete through anus of the alimentary canal. Next, some of the excretory waste reach to kidneys from liver. Such waste excrete through kidneys. So this is liver. So liver helps in excretion. Next, skin. Skin also helps in excretion. The human skin possesses two types of glands. Sweat glands and sebaceous glands. Sweat glands and sebaceous glands. So skin excretes some waste through the secretions of sweat and sebaceous glands. First, sweat glands. Here, the sweat glands forms a watery fluid called sweat. The sweat glands excrete sweat through small openings of the skin. The sweat, what is the function of sweat? The sweat provides cooling effect on the body surface. It provides cooling effect on the body surface. Next, the sweat glands excrete excess of sodium chloride, urea and lactic acid through sweat. So sweat glands excrete sodium chloride, little amount of urea and lactic acid along with sweat. So Sweat glands helps in excretion also. Next, sebaceous glands. Sebaceous glands. Secretions of sebaceous glands is called sebum. So, sebaceous gland secretes sebum. What is the function of sebum? The sebum provides protective oily covering on the skin. So the sebum of sebaceous gland moisturize the skin. It forms protective oily covering on the skin. So it moisturizes the skin and hair on the skin. The sebaceous glands excrete hydrocarbons, waxes, etc. So sebaceous gland secretes sebum. Sebum provides protective oily covering on the skin. So it moisturizes the skin. Next, the sebaceous glands also helps in excretion. It excretes hydrocarbons, waxes, etc. along with sebum. So the skin helps in excretion. So here kidneys are the chief excretory organs which excrete most of the nitrogenous waste from body to outside. In addition to kidneys, lungs, liver and skin helps in excretion. Some of the waste excreted by lungs, liver, skin. So this is the role of other organs in excretion.